If you're looking to book one of these speciality/alternative dining venues on board Cunards Queen Anne, then this video is for you. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together. So yes, all the venues on board Queen Anne. Let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said in the introduction, Linz, today we are doing our alternative dining review / speciality dining. Don't know why they call it alternative on Cunard.
Cunard and it's fancy.
What I'm showing here, first of all, before we get into the reviews, is on the first full day that you're on board, so the second morning, they have a little sort of display of what's in the restaurants.
Now that says to me they're touting for business.
They're definitely touting for business, and it worked because we went to Tromonto on the first day. So just showing around Tromonto, which is their Mediterranean restaurant.
Yes.
What were your sort of thoughts of it as a venue, first of all?
It's in a nice area. It's on the back of the buffet.
The
artisanal market. So yeah, I liked it as a venue. Had a lovely table. Got to see out of a window. Nice.
Yeah, it's not the biggest venue.
No.
And it's Aranya, which we'll be coming to shortly, is exactly the same size because it's the same position,
Mirror,
just the opposite side of the ship.
Yeah.
But because it's not a big venue, it's also not sort of packed.
No.
And we had no problem getting a table in there.
What's that?
That is their meatball-y type things.
Okay. Now you're going.
And that was the like a tempura style,
frito.
Yeah, which we got for the table for everyone to share. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, this was better than I expected it to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went into this one with, you know what I'm like when it comes to sort of Mediterranean / Italian restaurants. I'm always, I'm not that bothered about it, and then often I'll love them.
Yes.
This one sort of definitely punched above its weight because it's also the cheapest of the venues.
The alternative dining venues.
Yeah. So again, when it's at a low cost and it's one that I'm not necessarily as bothered about.
Now the pasta, I have to say, Tristan said that they would do it at my table, and they didn't. It just appeared. So I was expecting some table side action, and I didn't get that.
Were you disappointed at the lack of action?
Well, I thought it would come fancy, and it didn't. It was just so. But they were good. The
donuts are phenomenal.
Don't call them donuts. They call them something else.
They're little donuts.
But they were so good. Like,
they were good enough reason to go.
Yes, they were the best dessert, actually.
What, throughout the week?
I'm going to say so, yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll give it 8 out of 10.
You know what, I agree.
And I think value for money-wise, it's very good. Yeah. But before we move on to the next restaurant, would you like to invite people to subscribe?
I would love to invite you to subscribe. Thank you, as always, if you already have done.
And you can follow along on all of the main social media. Just search for @SweetNatured. And a huge thank you to our channel members. And if you'd like to find out more, just scan that QR code.
Oof.
On to the next one, Sir Samuels.
Now, I remember this being very good, but I don't remember why.
So the cost of it when we went on here was $58 per person.
Yes.
So it's about 3 times the price of Tromonto.
And there's some lovely tables. Look at those. Look, overlooking the back there.
Yeah. It's right, as you said, right at the back of the ship. So if you're in a particularly nice area, it's a great one for viewing out as well.
Yes. Oh.
Now, on every other cruise line, every other ship in the Cunard, Sir Samuels is called the Verandah.
Yeah.
We were curious if it would be the same. Would they change the menu a little bit? The bread, I have to say, wasn't as good.
I mean, I still loved the bread.
It was still awesome.
It just wasn't as sticky.
No. So I don't know what they'd done to the recipe on here all that night.
No.
But it didn't feel as crispy creamy.
It didn't. It wasn't. I love that bread. I love that bread.
I mean, even at this, it was still really good bread.
Yeah, but they brought us little finger bowls, and I felt that I didn't really need them. Now, they put us right in the back corner.
Well, that's because there were 5 of us, and we were very loud.
And then the table of 2 at the side has to move.
We'd only been there 2 minutes. I'm not sure
I think we've been.
How we insulted them that quickly.
We would been there a little bit longer than 2 minutes.
I don't think much longer than that.
No, this is us
I
picking
think
us
they were
knives.
wanting a romantic evening.
We
And being outside of us was not the best night that night.
No. Look,
We were quite lying. I was saying about, is it that different to Verandah earlier on? Mm-hmm. And as far as I'm concerned, it's exactly the same restaurant. Just for whatever reason on Queen Anne, they've classed it something different. I don't think it's fundamentally different.
I love my knife choosing.
You do.
Love my knife
We
choosing.
both got the knives that we'd picked before anyone picked them. So we're happy with that. But do you agree? Do you think it's essentially the same restaurant?
Yes, sorry, I was just having my gin and tonic there. Oh, oysters.
We got some oysters for the table
Yes.
to start with,
Yeah.
which were lovely.
Yeah.
You normally get to blame oysters the following day if you've had a lot of alcohol. It's the oysters that affected you.
Yep, which they normally do.
They do.
And they've put some Tabasco on there because I like them hot.
And I had the steak tartare. You had the marrowbone. Both of which really good.
The
And
marrowbone.
the oysters were great.
Yeah. And they did it well.
I mean, you can see you've already finished off your marrowbone at that point. Because, let's face it, it's not the most substantial dish, is it?
No, and I love oysters.
You do.
The marrowbone was very good, by the way.
It
And
was.
I think if you get them from the butchers, they're about £1.75.
They're not expensive.
No, but they did
And
them
easy to
well.
cook at home. We have done them before. Mm-hmm. The little salads and the sides were all great, which we just got a load for the table to share. You and I had the tomahawk steak to share.
Is that what we had?
Yeah. You will
Was it a
remember in second.
tomahawk? Oh, I've got the bone. I'd totally forgotten about that.
The bone. Because he asked who wanted the bone, and you got it.
And I got it.
What do you think in terms of the actual steak on there? Because it is a steakhouse.
Yes, it was so good. Now, it's gone. It's gone. So yeah.
eaten.
So I had my lovely rhubarber, which
it's a staple, isn't it, of Verandah /
it doesn't
Sir
come in the
Samuels.
little bath.
In the little silver.
No.
No, I was a bit disappointed. You still get a little bit of a tableside prep, as you see in here, where you choose your poison.
Did we go Mount Gay?
I think we did on this. And you get pretty much a double shot of rum in it.
Yes.
So they're not stingy with the measures on here.
No.
And we'd already had quite a lot to drink at this point before we had dessert.
Yes. We'd had a lot to do. I mean, it was one of our classic dinners with the cruise boys, and we had Lizzie Lou Travels there too, and
it were a really memorable evening. The food
Kinda.
were fantastic. Yeah, the food were fantastic. It's not. We've had it better in Verandah in the past, but that's not to say it was bad. It was still very tasty. The rhubarber I wish they'd put back in the little baths. The trifle's as delicious as usual, apparently.
yeah.
But if you go in there, that's the one that you've got. to
Yeah,
have
I think
there.
so. And then we had cheese for the table. Now this was lovely. This usually you select and what am I doing? What the heck is? I look like an assassin, a drunken assassin, but an assassin all the same.
But we give it 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Now Aranya, I seem to think again. I kind of remember going, and I kind of remember I enjoyed it. But they did things to my curry that, with
You
consent,
you meant that sound negative.
with consent,
Yeah,
they,
you asked for it to be spiced up a little bit because you were like a spicy curry and they weren't going to be spicy enough. For
No,
what you
because
wanted.
whereas everyone else around us was double checking how spicy the curries were,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, they're pretty not tame,
Mild. They were more
mild."
to the milder side of medium.
Yes, yeah.
Whereas you like it fairly nuclear.
What did I go with?
You went with the chicken.
Was it chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, the little chicken thighs.
Yeah, but they put extra spices on it for you.
For some reason, I thought I'd had lamb. If you'd have asked me, I'd have said lamb.
No, you had the chicken. And apparently, you thought it were really good. The cocktails in there, which they do some speciality cocktails in each of the venues, not just this one,
Yeah.
were decent. Nothing that I remember being blown away from, but we had the package, so why not try it?
Yeah.
They're designed to go with them. I think in a lot of them we ended up back on wine at various points.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
But we tried the sort of specialty ones in each one. Now, these little sort of panipuri style ones.
Oh, these were faffy.
Well, you say faffy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's a classic Linzi eating.
Why did it
moment.
have to be white?
They were very tasty, though, weren't
They were really tasty, yeah. Really
and the
tasty.
kebabs were
The shish
absolutely
kebabs were
delicious.
great.
Now, you won the starter. In fact, I think you won starter and main course.
Oh, I went with the soft shell crab.
You did.
And she told me, you can eat the whole thing. And I was like, yes.
We've had them before. We're good. But I think a lot of people maybe not had them. If you've not been to Japanese restaurants before, where you normally get soft shell crab, I don't associate it with an Indian restaurant.
No, we'll go where, I guess. What was this?
So
It was like a Solero.
It was essentially a Solero.
Yeah.
So rather than your sort of normal sorbet style,
Yeah.
they did it more like an iced lolly. And I have to say, I really enjoyed it.
It was very hard.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, yes, but you enjoyed it. I think it's fair to say. But that was your chicken.
that is my chicken. Was the Solero like a
It was like a sorbet in between.
like a
but not
palate
the dessert,
cleanser?
Yeah. So rather than that traditional.
Oh yeah, so they made me this, and then they made me a spicy sauce.
They did. I had the short rib,
Yes.
which was tasty. The rib was good, but it was nowhere near spicy enough. I
Did
don't
I
have it
win?
as spicy as you, but I have it medium to hot.
Yeah.
And that just wasn't. Yours was a much better dish
it
all
was,
around.
you know what? I'm remembering it now, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good, and I really enjoyed it.
I don't think it's the best Indian meal we've ever had on a ship because it will let down with the dessert.
Oh yes, I didn't like this.
Well, I had this one.
I didn't. Oh my goodness, it was like
Now, you had several challenges with this one.
it was.
So this is the kulfi, which is not. You've had that
Okay,
hundreds of times over the years, and it's normally a staple, decent dessert.
It had the consistency and the taste of one of those toilet blocks you get in a gentleman's restroom.
Well, I've never actually licked them, but I know what you mean from the consistency perspective. And I tasted this as well, and it was just way too floury.
It
in
was.
its taste.
It was like an air
not-
freshener.
It also took you about 15 minutes to get into.
Oh look at this! This is not a happy Lindsay. Where's that big knife from Sir Samuels?
Well, you've still got a big knife at the side of you.
What am I doing?
But you
Is it going? Is it going?
you get there eventually.
Do I?
Yeah, but then you've got look. You finally get a piece out, and then very disappointed when you try it.
It's like,
It really wasn't worth the effort.
I'm just like, it's half an hour.
Yeah. But we give it 7 out of 10 because
7?
yeah, desserts aside, 'cause
Yeah,
it's part of the meal.
desserts
isn't
are not good.
The desserts
They
were not
should have
great.
done me those donuts from.
it? Just
that-
gone-
do-
one
do
one
that.
over- it'll have been made at
It's
in
same
the
kitchen.
next to
Ask
it.
for the donuts.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Aji Wa, this was the one before we went on the cruise that I was most excited about
That's true.
because it's only on Queen Anne at the time of recording.
Yes. This
it,
table got bigger and bigger as well, didn't
it
it?
did, yeah. We ended up with 7, I think, eventually. We went here for Tristan's birthday, so we're all looking forward to it. It's the most expensive speciality dining on, and we made it even more expensive by adding the sake pairing, which I'll come back to. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that it was a bad meal, this.
No.
We went with the omakase menu, where it's all pre-picked. They change it each season, so this was the
Yeah.
winter menu.
Yeah.
So depending when you're cruising, your menu will be different.
Oh, double peas, I've just remembered.
Yeah, so this was like the amuse-bouche, which wasn't the most practical thing to eat in the world.
No.
And the biscuit was incredibly thin and delicate, incredibly well made, and it tasted good, but it was just a bit messy for eating. But the view out the back out of those windows that night.
Yeah,
in
yeah, very
Rotterdam was
nice.
stunning,
Yeah, they
wasn't it?
didn't. We were in a corner, we were at the back, but we had a window.
So we also decided to go for, it's called the Icons sake pairing. So you get a different sake with each course, starting with a sparkling one.
Yes.
And they give you a little story around each one.
Where it's from and everything.
Yeah, it cost us $45, and
They
I
were-
think it were well worth it.
Yeah, me too. Those duck.
They want part of the omakase menu.
No, we got
we got some of them separately, and they were the best dish that we had.
Yeah.
There were other fantastic dishes, including apparently the whiskey barber in here.
Yes.
It's phenomenal. We didn't have that. So
As part of this.
Yeah, so
that was ridiculous.
The dashi, the soup.
Yeah, didn't love that.
I liked it, but for you it was just a bit too fishy tasting, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm saying it's really fishy. Didn't love that.
No, the dishes themselves were all beautifully presented, and it was sort of hit and miss as to which ones were really good and which ones were okay.
Yeah.
As I say, I feel the sake pairing improved the taste of it all massively.
Yes. Yes.
Because
it was his birthday.
It was, yeah. And I have to say, whilst I was really excited for it in advance and a little bit disappointed, I still thought it was a good venue. And I would definitely go back again.
Yeah, yeah.
If it was a different menu on for the omakase, or we use the $65 allowance that you've got to pick a la carte.
Yeah.
Which I think would be a little bit better.
You know what? Let's do that next time. The
chicken karage you really enjoyed.
I did.
Yeah.
I like chicken karage at the best of times.
You do. And when you've had quite a lot of sake.
Oh, jeez.
You enjoyed it even more.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's amazing they'll still let you back into these restaurants.
You know what? I'm mortified because,
That's easy for you to say with the drink. This was the tempura.
Okay.
Also, it was all tempura vegetables. Again, very tasty. Nothing wrong with it.
No.
Would I have ordered it from the a la carte menu?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I'm getting more and more hammered, you can tell.
Oh, yeah. And we were the very, very last ones in the restaurant. You'll see the final shot as we come to the end of the review. There's no one else in the restaurant. We got his money's worth in there that evening.
Oh dear.
The Wagyu steak, I was a bit disappointed with.
Yeah.
Your miso black cod, which is what we're looking at there, was absolutely delicious.
It wasn't, but there wasn't enough black miso sauce for me. I've had it saucier.
Yeah, you prefer it where it's got a little bit more of a coating on it.
Yeah.
But I wish that I'd had that. Well, I'll tell you what you're doing. You are several sakes into a pairing later at night after drinking all day.
And cocktails, pre-dinner cocktails in the Commodore Club.
Yeah.
Lounge. What's it called?
Commodore Lounge.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
I like them sort of presenting and giving the story because some of the sakes are made for Cunard. Cunard don't own them, but they make them just for them. And you can only get them in this one venue.
We got cake.
We did.
Cake.
And we sufficiently embarrassed him by singing.
Yeah, because he was mortified that we got him a cake.
He was. And then we had a dessert sake as well.
Oh.
I think that was the first time I've had a dessert sake.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had one before. Now, this was a little apple, I think they're tartan.
Yeah. I am getting more and more.
I'm still sober enough at this point that I remember that and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, is this the tea?
And then they do the matcha tea service at the end, which, so people out here for another 20 minutes, I edit this bit down a lot because it does go on quite a long time. But they make it in front of you. Mm-hmm. It's made with warm water, not hot water, so you can drink it straight away. But I'm never a massive fan of it. We've had it in a few different venues. It's not that it were bad here. It's just a personal taste bit.
Our palate kind of thing?
Yeah, perhaps
Was there not enough alcohol in it?
Maybe we should have put some sake in, and that would have improved it. But I've given it 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah, because it's pricey.
Not because of the restaurant.
Yeah.
The restaurant I think is a great venue.
Yeah.
And I would definitely go again. I would just not choose that particular menu. But that brings us to the end of the video.
Yeah,
and as you can see, the end of the night at the restaurant.
Well, cheers, darling.
Cheers, Linz.
Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.